Picture this. You're at a car meet and someone's stock-looking engine sounds incredible and pulls harder than heavily modified cars. You expect to see expensive custom tuning, but instead, you find 5 simple bolt-on mods that anyone can install in their garage. These modifications work so well with your engine's factory settings that they don't need any tuning to give you real power gains. If you want to add horsepower without the cost and complexity of custom tuning, hit subscribe and like this video. Tell me in the comments, what car are you driving and what's stopping you from modifying it? Your questions help me make better content for you. Let's start with the most popular modification: cold air intakes. Think of your engine like a person trying to breathe through a straw while running. The person has the ability to perform better, but that tiny straw limits their oxygen intake. Cold air is denser than warm air, meaning each cubic foot contains more oxygen molecules. More oxygen means more power potential. Your factory air intake often draws hot air from around the engine, which is less dense and contains less oxygen. A quality cold air intake moves the air filter to a cooler location, often behind the bumper where air can be 50 to 100 degrees cooler. The intake tubes are larger and smoother inside, reducing restriction as air flows to your engine. This modification typically adds 5 to 15 horsepower and improves throttle response. Your engine doesn't have to work as hard to draw in air, especially at higher RPMs. Installation is usually straightforward and maintains all factory sensor connections, so your car's computer can adjust fuel delivery automatically. If cold air intakes help your engine breathe in better, exhaust systems help it breathe out more effectively. Your engine works on 4 strokes: intake, compression, combustion, and exhaust. Any restriction in the exhaust creates back pressure that hurts all 4 phases. Factory exhaust systems use smaller pipes and multiple mufflers to keep noise down and costs low. This creates restrictions that become bottlenecks when you improve other parts of your engine's breathing. A catback exhaust replaces everything from the catalytic converter to the rear of the car. It uses larger diameter pipes and better flowing mufflers. The catback name is important because it doesn't mess with your emissions equipment, keeping you legal while boosting performance. When exhaust gases flow better, they create a scavenging effect that helps pull exhaust out and even assists with drawing fresh air in during the next cycle. This typically adds 8 to 20 horsepower and improves throttle response, especially in the mid-range RPMs where you do most of your driving. Headers replace your factory exhaust manifolds and can deliver bigger power gains. Factory manifolds are usually cast iron pieces that combine exhaust from multiple cylinders in ways that create interference, where one cylinder's exhaust works against another's flow. Performance headers have individual tubes for each cylinder with carefully calculated lengths. They use exhaust pulse timing to create better scavenging effects and minimize interference between cylinders. Headers typically add 15 to 25 horsepower, with the biggest improvements in mid to high RPM ranges. Installation is more complex than previous mods, often requiring removal of engine bay components. But it's still doable for dedicated DIYers with good tools. Quality headers maintain compatibility with your oxygen sensors and emissions equipment, so they work without needing ECU changes. Your throttle body is like a valve that controls how much air enters your engine. Factory throttle bodies are sized conservatively for smooth, idle, and low-speed driving, but this often makes them smaller than optimal for maximum power. A larger throttle body allows more air in when you're at full throttle, but the benefits go beyond just maximum airflow. Many drivers notice better throttle response because the larger opening means the throttle plate doesn't need to open as far for the same airflow. The key is not going too large. Oversized throttle bodies can make the car hard to drive smoothly at low speeds. Quality aftermarket units are typically 10 to 20% larger than stock, providing improvements without hurting daily driving. Throttle body upgrades typically add 8 to 15 horsepower and are designed as direct bolt-on replacements with all factory connections maintained. The mass airflow sensor measures how much air enters your engine, so the computer can calculate the right amount of fuel. When you add breathing modifications, the factory MAF can sometimes become a bottleneck or give less accurate readings. Upgraded MAF housings have larger internal diameter and smoother surfaces that reduce turbulence around the sensor. Some relocate the sensor to get more accurate airflow readings. A proper MAF upgrade provides more accurate readings that let your car's computer make better fuel calculations. This helps your other breathing mods work more effectively together. Power gains are typically 5 to 10 horsepower on their own, but the real benefit is helping your other modifications work better together for smoother power delivery and improved throttle response. The real magic happens when these mods work together to fix different restriction points in your engine's breathing. Each targets a specific bottleneck, but combined thoughtfully, they create comprehensive improvement in how effectively your engine moves air. The cold air intake provides cooler, denser air. The MAF upgrade ensures accurate measurement. The larger throttle body lets more air in at high demand. Headers help exhaust exit efficiently and improve intake scavenging. The catback exhaust ensures gases exit with minimal back pressure. When combined, many enthusiasts see 25 to 40 horsepower gains total, plus significant improvements in throttle response and overall engine character. The key is choosing quality parts designed for your specific vehicle and ensuring they're properly matched to each other. These 5 bolt-on modifications hit the sweet spot for real performance. Gains without tuning complexity. They work within your engine's design limits, while fixing the compromises manufacturers made for cost and broad appeal. Cold air intake provides better airflow. Catback exhaust reduces back pressure. Headers optimize exhaust timing. Throttle body upgrade allows more air at high RPM, and MAF upgrade ensures accurate measurement for everything to work together. These mods enhance your engine's natural abilities rather than forcing it beyond intended limits. The goal isn't just dyno numbers, but creating a more responsive, engaging driving experience for every trip. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more real automotive information. Comment below which mod you're most excited to try or share your experience if you've installed any. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best modification is properly researched, quality built, and thoughtfully installed.